a convicted felon. I have to live with that. I am a convicted felon. I have to live with that.
Nice to hear it from his own words. Yes, Ford Wrangler does have a criminal record, quite a serious one, and he is being investigated for different things. But hey, onto a better and brighter thing. Just look at these wonderful daisies. Well, what can I say? We're a little bit late this week, this Friday. Apologies for that, due to circumstances beyond my control. The time slot was taken earlier on, but then it didn't happen. But hey, anyway, hello Daniel, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see UK Transparency, John Blanchard, and Brooke Fishing. Early birds. I do like early birds. So this is not going to be a very long live tonight. Reason being is that I'm a little bit cold. I mean, it might look nice and bright and sunny out there, but as you can see, it's getting to me a little bit, and I'm starting to feel a little bit down and cold. Probably due to the inclement weather. Hopefully it'll warm up in a bit, and I might start feeling a little bit more rosy in the cheeks. Lothlodian, how are you? Thank you for turning up. There's not a lot happening. Well, I've got something I can show you later. If there's enough people about. If not, I'll leave it until Monday. Just some of you may have seen it. I have already posted it in a few different places. We got Flutoy in, we got Big G in. Everybody's starting to come in. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. You'll be pleased to know that there won't be, or there's very little chance of BBA turning up, or even Mellows this week. To lie, Mellows is in the chat. He's was on another panel, on Eli's panel, and Eli has been going for well over 24 hours by the sounds of it. I don't know when that guy's ever going to sleep. Hello, Lacadia. I hope I pronounced that right. How are you? Thanks for joining us. Mellows, if you want to come up, I sent the invite to the usual place. If you're logged in there, you'll find it. Northwards, how are you? Woo fucking woo. Again, if you want to come up, I can arrange that. That's not a major issue. I just need to select the right area. Here we go. And learn how to actually type in an email. Right, 2 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, while I sort this out. We have to put so much security in these days. It's annoying, to say the least. Okay, Northwoods, I've just sent it across to you. It should be there shortly. There we go. It's gone now, finally. So, what's on the cards? What do you know? Who else is in? Oh, Grandad. How are you, my old friend? Nice to see you. your false teeth aren't in right again. There's a whistle at the end of each sentence you do. And sounds like a you problem rather than a me problem. They're Britain audits. I'm surprised you got away. Bit like Mellows. Nice to see you. Nice to see everybody. I don't know whether you want to come up and say hello, Grandad. Just let me know. Just kick me off. Eli's trying to get here. Okay. But it will do, because you can't share the same one. But still, hey. John, I just say hello to you earlier, but you may not have been around. I've put the link in various places for people. Let's see how many people want to turn up. Not that I object, even if nobody does. I'll just go, I'll go and put the heating on to warm up. Everyone's saying it's so cold, I feel it. Even though the sun's shining in my favourite area, the graveyard. Anyway, be careful of that UK transparency. It's not true, allegedly. BBA, you're getting noticed all over the place these days. Well done. Congratulations. You finally made it. Allegedly. I'll send you the link over so that you've got it, Grandad, and then you can come over and say hello. Let me see. You're here somewhere, Grandad. I know you are. There he is. Type in elf art and it comes up all the time. There's a trick for you. So whenever you're ready, if we're still here when you turn up, then job's a good one. So as there's a few people in here, I'm going to I will play this. Hopefully you will see it. You'll understand it. It's some information which I came across from another service. I decided to download it so I could share it because I honestly think that this is brilliant. It's, if you don't like effing and jeffing, sorry.
British children are being stolen from the UK so billionaires can profit from them. Doing this research has literally made me feel physically sick. Did you know it costs the UK taxpayers £50,000 per week per child in care? But why? Why would one child cost £50,000 per week on the taxpayers? Because 4 in every 5 care homes are now privately owned. Literally, vulnerable children are now becoming an investment opportunity. This is a quote from Ofsted. The growth of the private sector involving in children's social care sector has led to big profits for investors, while a crisis of poverty and equality brings more vulnerable children into the marketplace. This is fucking children, not bitcoins. Ofsted and Company House data says that 863 children's homes for vulnerable children are partly or fully controlled by investment companies, including private equity, venture capital and foreign funds. We just remember that it's the taxpayers who pay for the care homes, which the government have allocated to private sectors who are profiting vastly. Airline Emirates even joined in with the profiting from orphans in England. They started in 2021, and last year they made 39 million in profits from it. That's nice, isn't it? 2021 to 2022, local authorities in England, not the whole UK, just England, spent 1.5 billion on independently run care homes. There is currently 82,000 children in care, which is a 10-year high, going up by 11%. It doesn't help that social workers actually get a bonus every time they take a child away from their parents, get them into a care home and then adopt them off. It It was actually Tony Blair who brought this in 2000. The idea was to encourage social workers to get care home kids adopted, but instead they just started taking children mainly under 4, mainly babies, even some prior to them even being born, into care because they were more likely to get their bonus. In 2012 alone, they gave out 36 million in award grants. Are you really telling me that the government didn't notice that after Tony Blair put this in place, the main children to be taken into care were under 4? Prior to that, it wasn't. These companies valued these vulnerable children at £100,000 per year. These children were victims of forced adoption. Now, majority of the time, forced adoption targets people regarding their class, skin colour, or if they have disabilities. On average, in the UK, 1,000 children are wrongfully taken into care and separated from their parents. Some parents have even spoke out that after they've proven their child was wrongfully taken, they couldn't get their child back because they were stuck in the system. What the fuck? Are children better off in care? Let's go through statistics, shall we? Can we please bear in mind, while I'm reading out these statistics, that care leavers make up 1% of the population? 25% of the homeless community are care leavers. Almost 25% of prison inmates spent time in care. 50% of under 21s involved with the criminal justice system spent time in care. Care leavers are 5 times more likely to unalive themselves. 31% of care leavers have no qualifications. 65% of care leavers struggle with mental health. On average, 450 to 550 cases of abuse are proven every year in foster care and 250 to 300 yearly in care homes. In other words, if they were wrongfully taken off their parents, they were then put into an abusive situation for no fucking reason. Abuse in care homes has been going on for decades and the government have tried their hardest to cover it up, and a lot of people never get any justice. £50,000 per week per child in a care home. It must be a really nice care home and they must have, qualified members of staff. Instead of concern about the living conditions regarding UK children in care due to underfunding. 50 grand a week ain't underfunding, it's just not getting to the kids. That's how the billionaires are profiting. To put that in perspective, that's only £4.3 billion less than the entirety of the UK who are claiming housing benefits. Now, the amount of people claiming housing benefits is 2.5 million, and there's only 85,000 kids in care. Some of these private-owned care homes have had scandals regarding neglect, abuse, unhumane living conditions, and even rape. They are literally charging as much as they can and spending as little as possible on these vulnerable children. But wait, there's more. There are 4 companies who own the majority of UK's care homes, so let's go through them. Tech Holding PLC was founded in 1992 by 2 brothers, and their net worths are 329 million, and his little brother has 322 million net worth. The Outcome First Group, which owns 37 schools, 77 residential homes, who are now owned by Starling Square Capital Partners, which is a private equity firm. Futurist UK Topco Ltd, which their turnover for 2020 from care homes was 178 million in profits. Now this one is the fucking kicker. Compass Community Ltd. They operate Costa Coffee, Subway, Chick-fil-A and Starbucks, and they also provide food for schools and prisons in the USA and in the UK. They've actually been done in court for overcharging a US school 18 million. Does that sound like a company with the best interests of a vulnerable child or their profits? Some of these companies have profited 300 million in 1 year. Literally, global investment firms are profiting from the taxpayers, from the government, by taking away from orphans. What's even more sickening is they profit the most from disabled children, and they're trying to get more disabled children into their marketplace. Taxpayers literally pay them £1 million per disabled child per week. Do you really think the government are going to do anything about this? Because last time I checked, they look out for the 1%, and they don't give a shit about lives, they only care about profits. And that's exactly what this is.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah.
Hello, Grandad.
What a topic to bring me on. Remember, I retired from that service. And
yeah, I did. I didn't even know you were coming on.
I know you never. Yeah,
jumping up on this one. I came across this from TikTok, and I wasn't aware of how the care system was being ripped off and how it's suddenly become a massive business.
Yeah, my ex-mate's a millionaire now. Believe
What? You didn't know this?
not to the extent that it was that children are being exploited.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
Oh my God, man.
So when I came across it, I thought, oh, that would be a good subject to talk about.
Yeah, yeah.
But granted, she is very passionate. Yes, she does seem to talk constantly without taking a breath, Big G. However, it was edited, in case you hadn't noticed.
But it was the truth.
But it's the truth, and it's also quite accurate, actually, because for someone to go out, and someone so young, to go out and get all that information and to talk about it takes a lot of guts.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
But the government just don't seem to want to, well, they don't give a damn.
No, what it is, I'll tell you the truth, Grim. What it is, it takes the onus off them. So when something goes wrong, it's the company that gets in trouble. It's not the government as social services, etc. Anyway, good evening, Grim. Good evening, Bear.
What's up,
Good
mate?
evening.
Hope you're well.
Yeah, are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Good.
Good, mate.
Good.
Oh, I'm so glad that everybody's good. So, Bear, you were on a marathon earlier on.
I've been on there since about 4:30.
Yeah, for you, that's a
But
marathon.
he's been going about fucking a day.
Yes.
Not far off. He's been getting there soon. Got to be getting the 24-hour mark soon.
Yeah, I was on. I jumped on early doors. But yeah, Snowy, I've sent you an email with a link. And you missed the beginning. I'm sorry, you have to rewind it. Yeah, so Eli is doing his second or third short live in the last week. He's getting pretty good at these short lives. I don't know how he stays awake though. I couldn't do it. I mean, I'm going to struggle after about half an hour tonight.
No, I couldn't do it, to be fair.
No, it does get if you do too long, yeah.
Northwoods can't make it up tonight. He's got a live at 4:30 in the morning, his time, or my time, or not too sure, to be honest. Either way, him and Mountain Girl aren't going to be able to make it. I've sent out a number of invites via Discord to see whether I can get people who are available to come up and say hello. I'm not having Big G up, so don't send him the one. He's got something against whistles. Allegedly. So, what's that? Is UK saying Big G got it? Got to be the meds time soon. Oh yeah, well, I've already taken my meds, and because I've not been sleeping, I've decided to take
more meds.
Some more meds. Yeah, some sleeping tablets. So when I say I'm going, I mean I'm going. If anyone wants to continue, you can do.
No thanks, mate. Your show tonight.
Sorry?
I said no thank you. Your show tonight.
All right, okay, fair enough.
Big G say sausages Grim.
Sausages.
Yeah, everyone.
Grim.
Yes, mate.
Hello, Mellows.
Hello, Mellows.
How you doing, Grandad? How you doing, bro? Everyone? How's everyone in the chat? Oh, God. Everyone good?
Yeah, yeah. Are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm a bit tired, but
I'm surprised you've been awake again, as I say. another one who can go for hours, allegedly. Hello, Anne-Marie. Long time no see. Thank you for dropping in. Always nice for a nice person to drop into the chat, unlike Big G. Big G, you shouldn't pick on me. It's not fair.
What's he say?
I didn't say anything for a change.
Well, it was nice to see you on Nippy's, Grim. I must say, that was early morning, wasn't it?
I was surprised to even see you.
Sometimes I flick through early morning, see if anybody is about.
Right.
Hopefully, I've got my sleep pattern in check now, so I should be back around again.
That's fine. That's not a problem. Fake Mike's in the house. How you doing? I just wanted to talk about that one subject, and I've got to be honest. I think the girl said it all.
She did. I mean, the place where I used to work at now, apparently, I've been told by somebody else that's just left there that they're all foreigners now, and they have trouble with English. So wear that one out.
Cheap labour.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
But if that's the case, I'll be doing something about it.
For those who missed the beginning, through no fault of mine, the topic of today is the amount of money being made out of children, quite legally, all thanks to a certain Prime Minister who shall remain nameless, Mr. TB, back in the 90s, I think it was, when they allowed care homes to be run by private companies and investors.
Yeah.
And now children are being used as a commodity. Well, they are now seen as a commodity to make money.
Yeah.
And any disabled child who goes into care, that's £1 million a week per disabled child that some of them can charge.
Yeah. Well, there was going to actually put me in charge of the disabled because I knew a lot about it. I'm glad I've got out of it. I'm glad I just retired from it. That's it. So,
yeah. Best thing you ever did.
For the taxpayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, it's privatisation through the back door.
It is, though. Well, it is. Like I say, it's passing the buck. That's what it is.
Yeah, but ultimately,
wait for these politicians to be able to take money out of the people's pockets and put it into their pockets.
Yeah. You see, the thing is, though, Grandad, it's the councils that agree and vet these people, these companies
that they own.
But they don't have to say, they turn around and say they could pass the buck, but ultimately, legally speaking, they are the ones ultimately responsible.
Oh, exactly.
So,
yeah, I agree.
They forget that. But when you've got Sterling Bank and one of its corporate shells, allegedly, being top of the list for making as much money as possible out of care homes, not to mention children's homes, and forcing people to take adoption and taking children away from parents for no legitimate reason.
Yeah.
Even when proven.
Yeah.
The problem is that they continue to make money and the collateral damage continues.
Yeah.
It's the collateral damage which I am more concerned about, because the children are collateral damage as well, because they then get kicked out of the care system, either 16 or 18, depending.
Yeah.
And
it can go up to 21, but it's exceptional.
Yeah, it's exceptional circumstances.
Yeah.
But all I'm trying to say is that Why should they be allowed to make money from children? Because, like the girl said, they're not Bitcoin. They're human beings. It's modern day slavery, in a way. What's that big G you're going on about now?
He cracks me.
Do you know what? Anyone would think he was funny. Granted, that one was a bit, allegedly.
He does look funny.
It sounded funny when I read it. I thought he was talking about himself. Go Seagull, long time no see. How are you doing? Posh lass? Hope you're well. I must be talking about you, Bear.
Bear's full of sleep.
He's chosen to ignore that one.
Just chose to ignore that exactly that.
He's not been abused all day. I didn't have a go at him earlier either. Maybe next time around he's on an American channel. It might be a different kettle of fish. But I was nice. We had some fun on that channel. I must admit, we always seem to, especially when Alexander turns up.
I must say, John Blanchard's got the right idea. It's like very Dickens-like, and it is. That's about the children.
Yes. Yeah.
How long before the warehouses come back?
I thought they were.
Well, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you are right.
Hey up, little un, Susan Lost Souls.
Hello, Sir England. Long time no see. With me, anyway.
You weren't looking low enough down. I've got to be careful what I say because she might take offence and climb up all over people. She'd have to get a stair first, a stool first to stand on. Anyway, you come into the chat, you show your face, and it's all fair game. Just ask Big G.
I was going to say I'd never take offence.
No,
I've got nowhere to put it.
I thought
no point in taking the fence unless you're going to take the posts, right?
Well, I mean, I live on the second floor. I've got nowhere to put a fence.
Hang on a second. They're just like sitting on the fences to squash them.
Well, no, but you do have a fence. You need to have fence posts, otherwise the fence ain't nothing to it. Like, the panel's nothing, is it?
You could sit on it, though, couldn't you?
Hang on. Whoa, wait a minute. He's on enough panels. He's just looking for the fence posts.
Yeah, he's got a fence panel. He took it. He took the offence.
He took the fence and then sat in it, like I said. Hey, Bear, you got out the fridge yet?
Hello?
Have you got out the fridge yet?
I'm not in it, mate, absolutely.
Oh, right, okay.
Just sat here, chilling, not in the fridge.
Yeah. In the fridge.
Oh,
admiring the fridge. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just staring at it. Just literally sat in front of it, staring at it.
Why does that not surprise me? Never mind. So, got anything planned tomorrow, Bear?
Not really.
No, neither do I.
Tomorrow?
Nah. The wife's working, so I'll just sit around doing nothing. I might even jump on the Xbox.
I was about to say it's probably going to be a day of Xbox tomorrow. Not going to lie.
Will you be allowed to?
Well, the missus is at work, so who's going to tell me I'm not?
What about the kids?
Oh, wow, yeah, that's another story, but I'll lock them up in the cupboard. L. Ron Hubbard said it was all right.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, this, yeah.
Oh, wrong.
I'm gonna take them to the Scientologist. My new childcare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elron,
like
stick them in
that.
a cupboard.
Do you know when you put something away and you know you're going to use it for at a later date, and you just can't find the sodding thing? How annoying it is.
It'll be staring you straight in the face when you find it.
Hey, next time you're down at those Scientology places, Bear, you should ask them for that book. You know,
Which one? Dianetics or what?
No, the one that teaches them how to stick kids in cupboards.
Oh, the childcare. I wonder how much they're charging the government for looking after children.
Boy, they're weird people, man. They're the last people you should send your kids to.
Allegedly.
No.
I'm thinking we
fucking
start our
factory.
own religion.
Huh?
We create our own religion, I think.
Yeah, let's do that. How many people do you need for it to be deemed a religion? I mean, technically, Jesus only had like a few, didn't he, to start with?
Yeah,
no, he wasn't recognised for many, many years.
Yeah,
you'd have to Google it.
Scientology do it? Oh, they had loads of money, didn't they?
Yeah, they had Tom Cruise.
With Tom Cruise as well. That must have helped.
Yeah, but shit, man, like 250 million help him.
Yeah, but hasn't he distanced himself? Just out of curiosity. I was under
what, Tom Cruise distanced himself from something that he's invested £250 million into? You're having a laugh.
No, he's virtually a god within that.
He's like the second in command. Genuinely, like I believe if anything happened to what's his face, is it David Miscavige? Anything happens to him, I'm telling you now, the person that would sit at the top there will be Tom Cruise.
Guaranteed.
100%.
Hey up, we've got broke fishing coming in. Hello.
How you doing, Grim? Good to see you, Britain. Granddad, and what's up, Mellows?
How you doing, mate?
I'm doing pretty good. Cold over here and snowing, but what the hell? It's normal and we need it.
Oh man, we're expecting some real cold weather over here. They've been promising us.
Yeah, it's already hit me. I've turned blue.
No,
it's not a blue movie.
It was bad 3 days ago. It was bad. It was blizzard conditions just up above me. The camera couldn't even see the light, the street light that it looks at.
Sorry, I'm just listening to the smallest violin in the world then for a second. I tuned out. I don't know why.
Don't worry. What hits me comes to you within a week and a half.
Yeah, but by the time it comes over here, it's a little bit more like a small tornado.
Yeah, it depends on what the Atlantic does to it. And it's normal. It's the Siberian. When we were kids, they called it the Siberian Express. It's normal. Who cares, right?
Yeah, it's a way of life. We call it if it comes in from the west, it's Americans' fault. If it comes in from the east, then it's Russia's fault.
I blame all weather we're all getting on Russia.
And France. Don't forget the French. It's always their fucking fault as well. Just throw them in.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Fucking French.
Well, allegedly.
So, I was on another panel for a few minutes. I missed a little bit of the show. You guys talk about the drummer from the Scorpions yet?
No.
He passed on the 9th at 61 in Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it's Louisville.
That's no age. It's almost Granddad's age, actually.
Yeah.
In fact,
James.
Just make sure you got your insurance all up to date and is ready for grandma to be able to cash in just in case.
Yeah, that's the one, Grim.
I've not been over to your way for a while. Not got as far. I'm due a visit. Are you worried yet, Granddad?
Pardon?
Are you paranoid yet? Because you should be.
No.
I've got hippie paranoid, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Oh, yeah. I've told him that he can, if he really wants to, he can pick me up from the airport. And then get in the car while I drive for the first time on the right-hand side of the road.
Are you still going over to America?
Yeah, going over in March.
Oh, right.
Don't worry, we're getting ready for him.
Yeah, they've got plenty of notice this time. It's the only time you're going to get. The question is, how long before they get arrested?
That depends on how many rules you don't follow.
I don't follow rules.
Oh, well, you need to follow the rule of shut the fuck up Friday. If you get asked questions by cops, you just shut the fuck up if you haven't broken a crime, and freedom to run your mouth. So they like the first and the fifth sort of counter each other. You just have to choose when you're going to do which one, and you'll be fine.
So be normal.
Yeah.
That's all right.
And just don't forget, if you're being asked questions, you do have to tell them you're going to invoke your fifth, and the fifth only works if you keep your mouth shut. So shut the fuck up Friday.
No, I just turn around and go, I don't answer questions.
Yeah, they've one of the courts ruled if you continue to talk, you truly haven't invoked your fifth, so it doesn't count. Or they're trying to do that.
Right. In that case, then, as somebody who is a traveller, right, and is there being a tourist, what the fuck do I know about that?
Ignorance of the law doesn't.
It's no excuse.
No, it's no excuse.
Unless you're a copper.
Unless you're a copper, a judge, a prosecutor, then you can be ignorant of the law.
Yeah, as much as you like.
Well, I used to be called 003.5. Does that not count?
Politicians who make the laws can be ignorant of them.
Yeah, that's true. That was hilarious when the Prime Minister turned around and said, but I didn't know what the rules were.
You made them, you fucker. It's a fucking cooking.
He actually came out and said
Did that actually surprise you, though?
No. Maybe laugh.
It surprised me that he actually came out on national TV and said it.
Yeah, that's the only surprising part is he admitted he did. He admitted he did. Go ahead.
He added that to the teleprompt. Biden.
What's really funny is he admitted that he didn't read the law he signed.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
That's by saying that he admitted that he didn't read what he signed.
Yeah. I don't need a red carpet. I'll just walk on the water. Thank you.
Lying bastard.
Because he doesn't need to read it. He just needs to sign it. He doesn't need to read it.
No,
that ain't the real person. That's just the person that sits there that you all think runs the country, but really.
Hang on. Oh, Bear, you never sign anything unless you read the terms and conditions.
Bingo. It's a contract.
Unless you're in a hurry to go to the toilet.
Or to get to a party during COVID. Sorry, it's one of those nights, I think. Nothing's going to go serious tonight.
Wait a minute. I thought it was seriously going forward.
It was until you came up, and now we're 5 hours behind.
Damn. Well, hey, we just got to jump over there to the island, and we'll be a day ahead.
Anyway, what are you talking about time for? It's always 4:20. 4:20, mate. Told you this before.
420's for taking a break for a minute.
No, it's always 4:20. Why do you think I'm on break all the time?
Oh, well, I'm not.
Smoking and enjoying life and chilling out. Terms and conditions. Tell the bloody Conservatives that. Well, that's the whole point. That was a joke. Never mind. Moving on.
Even if you told them that, they wouldn't understand.
No, they'd actually be looking for them, even though they are in an invisible link these days. Yeah. You know, when I got married, the missus now's got a license. She belongs to me according to that license. And every time she disagrees with me, I refer to terms and conditions. And she turned around to me and she said, "What terms and conditions? That's not my fault. You can't see invisible ink."
You can tell she's not sat in the room.
That's where they've also managed to trick you by giving you a license that you had to request and ask for, to then believe that that person you're marrying is then yours. Technically, no, you just then become the government's even more.
Yeah, the
Even
thing
more
is,
so.
for those people who haven't got married in the UK before,
Don't do it.
don't do it unless you really need to. And don't forget, they interview both parties separately so that they can confirm that you are legally entitled to marry.
I thought you had over there. You had to apply for a permit to get the license to go stand in front of a judge or a preacher.
Well, it's a registrar or some idiot in a white costume who calls himself either a reverend or something or other. I don't know. I'm not religious. But yes, you do have to apply. You have to put notice up but so many weeks beforehand or so many days before the marriage, just in case somebody objects. I was lucky the ex didn't.
Well, I just listened to this comedian yesterday who basically said it, that women have too many words. And us guys who have been at it for a while with women or married to them for a long time, as he put it, we just get the basics. Milk, bread, put gas in the car. And then we just repeat, "Hey, I'm going to the store to get milk and bread, and I'm going to put gas in the car on the way back." You do listen to me. Yeah, okay. All that stuff that was said around that, like 1,000 words, we didn't hear.
Big G, if you think that the banter levels are lacking and you find that a dose of crabs is funnier, then that's just goes to show your level on the social network. You with me? The question is, do you pay or do you get it free? I mean, the crabs. Sorry, I couldn't resist it. Taking the piss out of people on the panel. Really?
Hey, did you guys hear that YouTube's most hated grifter has a new channel?
Go on.
Rebel, Mr. Connie has a new channel.
Oh, right, does he? Oh, right.
It's called Cellar Door, and he actually had the StreamYard link up in it. But nobody was going up. Yeah, it's just Cellar Door.
Huh,
and his thing was titled "Who is Reb" or something. I got told about it. I went over and looked, and there was a StreamYard link staring me in the face, and I was like, "Oh, I can't do that today." I'll be blocked instantly. I know that once he figures it out. But I was going to go up there and ask him if he's scared that he has to go to court and what kind of bullshit is he going to pull.
Well, do you know what? I don't care about Rebel. Rebel is an American, believe it or not, who he's worse.
Don't you put him on us? We don't know who owns him yet. I heard he's owned by Venezuela.
Well, all I can say is I feel sorry for Venezuela, if that is true. Big G, yeah, and why aren't people picking on Mellows? Nobody picks on Mellows.
Oh, wait a minute. We were supposed to be picking on Mellows?
Well, according to a couple of other people.
Shit, has no one said Bill Gates yet tonight?
Hello, Dragon. Nice to see you. I did send you a link if you want to pop up. It's in Discord. What was I going to say then? I forgot. It was something about Mellows. I know it wasn't important. Actually, no. No, I've forgotten. It's gone. Sorry, Bill Gates.
Oh, Mr. I buy farms and shut him down and let him go fallow?
Yeah.
What about him?
Well, he was Mellows' most hated person in the world.
They were mates.
Yeah, I don't hate him.
But now they're really good mates. He sends them money on a monthly basis.
Yeah.
Guys, you got to support your tyrants, bro. I mean, he doesn't have enough billions, you know? Got to send him a tenner.
And you're 13 quid a month.
Don't forget.
A little bit helps, man. The guy needs my £10.
Don't forget, he wants half of your friends gone, and he wants to put a tracking tag in you.
I hope he hurries up about it, man. Because
I thought that was Elon. Hang on, ladies and gentlemen. We've got class coming up, so please behave yourselves. It's Dragon Classic.
Yeah, Dragon, you heard him. Behave yourself, Dragon.
What? No, he didn't say anything about me. He was talking about the rest of you.
No, he said we got class coming up. Behave yourself. So he didn't designate us. He was designating you by saying it that way. Have you gotten your snow over there in the cheese state yet?
Yeah.
How deep?
Not very much.
Oh, so you really haven't gotten it yet. Okay.
It's only 5
No, it's like blowing winds and blowing snow here right now. It's cold.
Oh, so situation normal.
Yeah, pretty much.
I seen a farmer still had his cows out like 3 days ago going, I've never had my cows out of the feeding barn in January.
So where can you put all your wives? Sorry.
Raper. Damn it, dude.
No, Big G. I'm not off the Moonshiners program. I'm not stupid enough to tell the feds what I'm doing and show them how I do it. And dungarees and straw cowboy hat, don't understand, man.
Mm-hmm.
You may not understand, but you do wear them.
No, I don't. I wear a ball cap and logger style work pants.
Okay. And the fashion police will be coming around later.
Raper.
They run. Dead run. Especially when they realize they're all black and I'm in a hoodie.
Do you know what? I refuse to go there, but yeah, no, I won't.
Wait a minute. You told us you are coming here. You better get used to it. The real Americans don't dress in fancy clothes.
No one said
He's kind of right there, love.
Well, it's true. He is correct. You know, you're all human, allegedly.
Right?
What? I'm a human. Oh man.
God, that's the best news he's heard all day.
Damn, I thought I was a
Pick.
Venetian.
What, blind?
You know, they kept telling us in that book and for years. Oh no, I'm a Martian. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. I thought I was a Martian.
It took him long enough to get there, didn't it, folks?
Well, I've been partaking this morning.
Oh, well, take it enough then.
Right, Grim?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on that line.
You're on that line. What, white?
Yeah. Of have I had enough or have I not had enough?
Oh, I see. Oh, I'll have some more. You'll be fine. Over here we call cowboy hats twats. Twat hats.
Oh, God.
I don't wear a cowboy hat.
Neither do I.
After my Stetson got stolen as a teenager at the rodeo, I never wear a cowboy hat anymore.
Well, you would. If
Grim,
you
you
could
got to
find
get
out
one
what
for your
it was.
visit, man.
Yeah,
You got to get one for your visit, Grim.
What, do you think I'm going to look like you, a twat with a hat?
Yeah.
Don't worry, we can pick out the tourists with cowboy hats. Oh, hey, Grim, they give them out at the airport.
Oi, by the time the fucking American police finish with you, mate, you'll certainly be walking like fucking John Wayne.
Right, Bear?
So you might as well get the hat, do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Hey, I'd rather
What do
I'd rather ride into town like Gordon Murphy. He was in
Okay,
every
true.
war, every war that guy was in. If you watch all the films.
No, he'll just be on, after his visit, he'll be on the plane home going, what the fuck?
Yeah, and then Grim's gonna get a hold of me on Discord and be like, "Oh my God, I don't know if I ever want to go back." I'm like, "Dude, what the hell happened? What did you do?"
He's
What did
landing
they
in
do
an
to you,
area.
Grim?
He's
What did they do to
landing
you?
in an area where all the strange people are at. You got to forgive him. He took a bad selection on where he's going.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute! I'm not visiting you.
No, you wouldn't be able to get to me. I live in the mountains.
Listen, mate, you're not heard of an helicopter.
He still wouldn't even see my place.
I wouldn't need to. Just look for where the bazooka lands.
Damn it.
I went fishing. It broke.
You know why
my
it
God.
broke fishing? My kid fishing's always fishing, and I'm broke from buying all that damn fishing supplies he keeps losing.
Hang on. Big G, there is not a cat and hell's chance I'm going to tell you the correct date I'm going over to the States, because you will ring immigration and say, keep the bastard there. Don't want him back.
Wait a minute. I thought you were here already.
No, I'm here, not there.
Oh, you're there, not here?
I'm here, not there.
Oh.
I'm not sure where you are, but I'm here.
Well, right now I'm in Britain, I think. Later I'll be in Australia, then New Zealand. I might jump up to Scotland, too.
Well, good luck with Scotland.
Grim, you cracked me up, bud.
You can go anywhere but Scotland, allegedly. They've got some funny people there. The men wear skirts.
Bear, he makes me laugh too. He's hilarious.
I am a bit funny looking. That's for sure.
Well, that's
I
actually
didn't say anything about funny looking.
that's the truest thing you've ever said, that Bear. But we've known it for a long time. You are funny looking.
He's a smart
No.
ass.
The funniest part is he calls himself Bear, but you guys don't even have a bear over there to compare to, unless it's in a zoo.
Look at the way that it's spelt.
Oh,
Yeah.
you want me to read? I failed that.
Yes. Don't just look at the pictures.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't bring him into it.
Listen, I'm working with Americans, and the thick ones at that.
Oh,
my.
see what you
Really?
do, Dragon, when you show up.
That was a low shot. That one.
No, I
was.
take
Do
that.
shit,
That was
broken.
low.
I take that back. I'm working with Canadians.
I am not Canadian.
You're close enough.
That doesn't make me a
We
Canadian.
keep trying
Sorry,
to give
dude.
Wisconsin back. We keep trying to give the cheese state back to them, but you know.
Whatever, broken.
Wow. I'm in trouble now. She used the whatever word. I gotta watch it.
Uh-huh.
That means I'm gonna pay for it later.
Rather you than me.
Oh, what? Are you upset that I'm giving away secrets?
I know you live in Oregon.
So?
Yeah.
So does millions of other people.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Listen, why is it that, it's a bit like listening to North v South here.
Mm-hmm.
Which side are you on? The Confederate Army or the United States? Canada?
I do not live in Canada.
Didn't say you did.
I'm so glad I don't.
But you see her on a lot of Canadian channels. Huh.
Just because I'm friends with some people that are Canadian doesn't mean I'm going to go there to go visit. No.
Mm-hmm.
Not at this time of year anyways, right? Well, don't you have it to where you could just walk across the border over there in Wisconsin because they don't give a shit?
I am nowhere near Canada.
See how she avoids the question? Oh, that's right. There might be a state above you. I forgot. We're trying to give them to Canada too.
Is closer to Montana.
Yeah, what's that got to do with it? Nobody lives in Montana.
I know people who do.
Yeah, in the southern part.
Oh, God.
You remember wide open space? Have you ever been to Montana?
Yes.
And how far did you have to drive between seeing people there?
I don't remember. I took the Amtrak. I took the train.
It was so far for her to cross Montana between seeing people that she doesn't remember how far it was.
No, I haven't been there in forever. Jeez. I have no intention.
Time out. A couple of comments from the chat. She's grumpy like a Canadian. To be fair, that's a big G.
Ghost, you're an ass.
Montana, where men are men and sheep are scared.
Ghost, don't make me. Seriously, for real.
Somebody says that you actually do live in Canada, allegedly.
No, I don't.
Tell me, do you like maple syrup?
Yes, I do.
You're Canadian.
I'm not. No, I am not.
Oh, wait a minute. I got one. Have you ever had maple candy?
No.
Come on.
I just said no.
She denied that really quick. I think she's
A
Canadian.
bit too.
I am not.
I can't tell because your accent sounds exactly the same to me as a Canadian. So I'm sorry. Maybe you live a little bit too close to it. I don't know, but.
And another sign is what panels do you see her on the most? The Canadians.
The Canadians. Allegedly.
Well, I haven't seen her come by my panel, and I don't know how long.
Listen, that's enough about roasting the dragon.
I do show up in your chat. I just don't say nothing. I'm
that's
everywhere.
Not being seen. No, you're not. Were you at Chuck's channel in Australia last night?
Yeah, I stopped in there.
So what was he doing?
Actually, here's a good question. Do you like French toast?
Yes.
Canadian.
Okay, so I bet she's one of those Canadians that thinks that the French.
Oh my God!
Don't bring him into it. He's not going to save you.
Who?
Reaper here.
You said, "Oh my G."
No, I said, "Oh my God!" Whatever.
Yeah,
people.
so don't bring him into it. He's not going to save you.
Oh man!
You can for me, you can blaspheme as much as you like because I think it's hilarious.
I'm not gonna blast you, Grim Reaper. You know that.
No, blaspheme.
I'm not gonna. No shit.
I don't know if that counts, Ghost. I'll have to consult.
Shut up.
Ghost, tell us more.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was not meant to be Roast the Dragon. However, if the hat fits, it must be Canadian.
Oh,
never going to come up here again.
We know the button now. So how you doing in Canuckland?
I'm fine.
See, she admits it. She's fine in Canuckland. Canadian.
No, that's not what I said. Oh my God. Broken, don't make me.
There you go. You're bringing
Don't bring him into it. He is not going to save you. He's laughing too.
No one's going to save you.
Oh, I'm not worried about it.
I don't care.
I'm not worried about it.
Oh, okay.
Dilly Gap.
Okay, she might be a mad Canadian who thinks that they live in the USA.
Yes.
Oh, transplant. You're so right. She's a transplant.
Transformer.
I am not. I didn't come up here to get insulted, okay?
Nobody's
insulted.
I love that. So if you get called a Canadian, it must be an insult. Poor Canadians.
I wouldn't say it's orchestrated, but Dragon will understand this. The worst thing you can do is to get the wrong way round because you're insulting either the Canadians or the Americans.
It's funny, everyone has an issue with the Canadians. I find it funny, man.
I don't have any issues at all with the Canadians.
No, not maybe publicly, but secretly everyone does.
No.
I have a bunch of friends that are Canadians, so and they take the ribbing quite well.
You poor sod. I mean, thank you for admitting that, but really, you didn't have to.
Well, it's okay to have friends that are Canadian. We can try to straighten people out.
Oh, good luck with Dragon. It's not working. Oh.
Don't stand for it, Dragon.
You talk about Canadian and one turn
down.
Yeah, don't stand for it, Dragon. Sit down.
Excuse me?
No.
What?
You're
excused.
No. You're not dismissed yet. Dragon.
Don't stand for it, Dragon. You tell him.
What, Reaper?
Dragon, you know we love you, don't you?
No.
And really, you're not that bad for a Canadian.
If we didn't love you, we wouldn't be giving you such a hard time.
Yeah, I know, right?
And it's okay you like maple syrup like a Canadian.
Oh my god. I'm getting annoyed.
Now,
Uh-oh.
what's true says that he's glad he's a Texan at heart.
They've got all these confused people, man.
I don't have a problem with that. Listen, Dragon, thank you so much for coming up, and you're such a great sport, I must admit. And I tell you, if I had my way, I'd have got rid of broke fishing. But
that's not nice.
But because I thought that the humour had gone up about 50 notches, I just had to let them stay.
I get it.
Anyway,
yeah, I'm gonna let you boys have fun.
Oh, don't get mad and run away. If we didn't like you, we wouldn't pick on you. Come on, Dragon.
Dragon, please don't throw your maple syrup out your pram.
Oh my god.
Please.
You're a brat there, Reaper. Really? Smart ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And?
If I wasn't a smart ass, I'd just be an ass.
Well, you would be, but you already are.
I can be.
But yeah.
That's an insult to donkeys.
I agree totally. That's why I don't call you it.
But yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, anybody who actually dares to face the truth or dare game, and you find that you're being accused of being a totally different nationality just because you like maple syrup, and the joke goes on and on and on. Pork chop, how you doing? How's the lamb chops doing? I had lamb chops earlier. Couldn't eat pork once. I mean, if you ate pigs, I mean, I wonder if that'd be like being a cannibal.
I'm
talking about pork chop in the chat.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about making pork chops for dinner.
Yeah, we got one. He's from Rochdale. He's the Rochdale cowboy. Now he would wear a cowboy hat.
And he does wear a cowboy hat.
So got any breaking bullshit from your side of the streets, Dragon?
No, not really, except what was it, 3 weeks ago, maybe more? My son's got a Ford diesel pickup truck, and he rolled his truck 3 times with him in it, and thank God he was wearing a seatbelt. Otherwise, he would have went through the windshield. Yeah.
Okay.
That's bad news. I hope the car's okay as well.
His truck? He sold that. He got a new one. He got a Chevy diesel pickup truck now.
Diesel?
Yeah. I don't know what it is with my sons and diesel pickup trucks. I swear to God.
Because you can go to any ranch in the world and get fuel and get going again if you run out.
No, it's the way she says diesel.
Oh.
It's the Canadian accent. It's great. I love it.
Not a Canadian. I already told you.
Oh, I thought it was a cheesehead accident. I'm sorry. Thanks for clarifying.
I wasn't. I'm sorry, but I wasn't born and raised in Cheesehead land. Okay.
Where have you lived and for how long?
Whoa. Stop
I lived in Minnesota for 28 years of my life, dude.
Canadian. That explains it. Canadian.
Did I hear that right, Dragon? You lived in Minnesota?
Yeah.
Where they say, don't you know? Come on, say it, Dragon. You know you can.
No, Brogan, shut up. No.
No, seriously. So, you lived in a Minnesota.
Yeah, in Minnesota. Yeah.
I get it. You lived in a mini drink. What did you get
Oh
wet?
my God.
Did you get wet a lot? How'd you breathe?
Broken. Stop
You know, this
it.
is where it'd be probably best using your Fifth Amendment and saying "fuck all."
Oh, believe me, I thought about that. Trust me.
She'll be over in my channel screaming later.
That's fine. Not in here.
Probably in the Discord cussing me out. She locked hers down to where nobody can do anything.
See, this is what you get, folks, when you leave an American to run the jokes around, you know. But hey, it could be worse. Honest, we could have a Welshman up here. We could have a Welshman up here.
See, Dragon? Get better jokes.
Dragon, no. Dragon dresses very classy. I'm not having that, Big G. That's not fair. Hello, Chris. We're just having a laugh at, I don't know, somebody's expense.
Right.
Some Canadian on the panel. I don't know who they are. I've lost track now. Anyway, Grandad, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome.
I don't think anything's changed.
No,
I'm a Mexican. I want to be where they have tequila flowing out of everywhere and it's warm.
Well, why don't you go in the opposite direction to everybody that's coming over? That way, you'll be able to drink everything you can.
That's what I mean. I'm gonna be a reverse illegal alien.
We're not ganging up on anyone. Honest. Just ask the Canadian.
Well, come up here.
Can't, no link.
Oh. Well, okay. I won't ask my next question for the statement then. So, Dragon, any news out of Canada? Oh, I'm in so much trouble. It's probably in my Discord.
Grim, I'll see you later.
Oh. Don't go.
Yes.
Now you have upset her.
I'm sorry.
I'm not going to sit and listen to this bullshit. I didn't come up here for that and come up here to be harassed.
We're joking around with you. Don't get all bent out of shape.
Classy.
Yeah.
Here's a good one for you. Watch this.
I can't believe you actually.
I'll give him a couple of minutes in the dungeon. Grandad, can you give him the mop and bucket?
Oh gosh. Yeah, I didn't come up here for that.
Calm down now, sir.
He put you in the dungeon.
I'm a pirate. And you're out of rum, and there was no
buddy talking at the time.
But yeah, I'll talk to you later, Grim.
Hey, please don't take offense. Please, we've had that conversation, haven't we, about fence and fence panels and posts?
Yeah, the posts.
It was all done in humour. I'll keep him down there, and I won't mention the Canada again. I promise. From this moment onwards.
Yeah, I know.
But you know,
Canada.
Canadian. Do you really want to sit down in the basement for the rest of the evening?
Okay, I'll try to be good.
Thank you. And
other than that, how have you been, Grim?
Oh, I've been fine. Not sure always what day it is. But that's normal for me. I've just been potting around. I've been going up onto mainly US panels recently.
I think I've seen you on one.
Yeah, been on a few.
One day, I don't remember which one it was though.
No, I can't remember. I was on Eli's about 3 or 4 times today.
How long has this panel been, Grim, for Eli? He did that 30-hour panel or something the other day. Wow.
I think it's just over 24 hours at the moment.
Man, I couldn't believe the video was still available when I went back to grab his channel link for a friend of mine.
It is, but only 11 hours and 59 minutes.
Oh, that sucks. I didn't look at that part.
Right.
Yeah, it's something which a few people have realised that they need to stop it before and then restart it. Otherwise, YouTube don't let you have it. And
they get to choose which 11 hours and 55 minutes you're seeing.
No, from the beginning to that, and then after that, it stops recording. It doesn't stay up on it. It doesn't record anything after that. But I have found out that if you play potential music which could be seen as being copyright, and you're likely to get a strike, so long as you end the stream, delete it, and then start again within 6 hours, it's fine. But if you try that and it doesn't work, it's not my fault.
Right.
I get copyright claims every single stream I have. I'm under a strike right now.
Strike. Hey, I put a video up a couple of days ago, and it was a very good friend of mine who recently passed away. He was singing a song, and I got a copyright claim. It was a flaming karaoke song, and it wasn't even the original singer.
You got it for the melody.
I know what I'd like to do with them and their melody. I'll tell you what. Shall I roll it up? Roll it so tight that it almost sparkles, but shine it just so it does, and shove it where the sun don't shine.
You know, you could really mess with YouTube, and you can actually buy that for usually free or 99 cents. Always just a couple bucks. You can buy the right to the melody, and their little copyright claim or strike goes away.
What's the point in doing that? God, that means spending money.
But then for the rest of your channel, they can't hit you for that, and it really messes with them if they already did, and they have to remove that because you actually have the rights.
Well, I can argue it. If I thought it was worth it, but I'll get a claim on this one because I'll probably play the same track later. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. Yeah, it was funny actually because we were talking on Eli's stream about people who go out doing certain audits around funeral homes, which I think is distasteful. But it gave me an idea. As I'm going to my mate's funeral, maybe I should do an audit at the same time. Now, he would see the funny side to it. But I don't think the people turning up would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would,
around funerals, why? Catch people at their worst moment when they're more likely to get in your face? Yeah, why?
No, I don't. If there's nobody there, there's no funeral going on, then I would understand it. But I mean, this is at a crematorium, and you know, I'm going to be he did try to give up smoking before he died, and he's going to be burnt. Interesting combination. Now, I wonder whether there'll be much smoke with everything he put inside himself. He's a nice guy, or he was, I should say.
When I go, I want to be cremated and dumped on the largest fire in the States at the time. Dumped over the largest fire in the States at the time. Hopefully when it has a huge column.
We've got a column you can have. It's called Nelson's. You can have that. I've got a question for both of you, because you're both from the States. In Washington, you've got a big thing that sticks up in out the ground. Is it the Washington?
The Space Needle?
That's the one. Apparently, there's two, but where's the other one? I've only ever heard of that one, and that seems to be on the main flight route as you attack the White House.
Oh, you're talking some other. You're not talking.
Cleopatra's Needle. That's it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You're talking the other side of the country over there in that country of DC. You're not talking Washington. You're talking the country of DC. I hardly know anything about that or recognize it anymore.
Yeah, I was thinking, is it Washington State, DC?
You can't leave off the DC because on the West Coast there's an actual state called Washington.
Oh, right. So it is just what? So what does DC stand for? Is that the comics? Or
District of Criminals?
All right. Okay.
I'm not sure why they
Batman.
put DC on it, but that's
Batman.
what I figure.
Batman. That must be where Gotham is. DC Comics. No, I'm just curious because I heard that there's two of those Cleopatra needles, one in the US, and I was trying to figure out where the other one was.
Right.
I was just wondering whether or not you could bring the two together. You get a matching pair in the, in one place. Get rid of the one in Washington. I mean, it's not as if it's like the Statue of Liberty. That means not a lot, really.
But yeah, I gotta go get dinner going. But you guys all have fun.
Have you?
I'll talk to you later, Grim.
Dragon, have you been doing any art lately? What was your last time in art?
I've done 2 pieces. I just haven't. Back in December, I still haven't put them up on my channel yet.
Okay, I was just asking.
So,
I like looking at what you get completed.
Dragon, thank you so much for coming up. I would like to apologise on behalf of the channel for any thing which has been said which may have caused any distress. That was not the bullshit I was going to say. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
I
know.
I can't control some guests, and sometimes it is funny, and sometimes we do go a bit too far, occasionally. But it wasn't about being bullying or being disrespectful.
But I'll be in chat though.
All right, you take care.
Okay, take care.
You too.
Good to hear you, Dragon. Have fun.
All right, bye.
Hello, Diesel. How are you doing?
Hey, Grim. You could they do open days at crematoriums, don't they? You can go around them and everything. You could do an audit then.
Well, I don't see why anybody would want to.
What go around them? You mean?
Yeah. Both, really.
Because people are curious. I know somebody who went round one, and it just put his mind at rest about how they did things and everything. You don't actually see the bodies or anything like that.
Oh no, you don't. Well, there aren't any bodies to see.
No.
The question is do they go in one coffin at a time or more than one coffin at a time? I think it depends. I think it depends on the time of year.
Yeah.
And and what virus is around. You don't want them stacking up again. You know what I mean?
Oh, you mean do they bring more than one to the building at a time?
No, in the furnace at the back.
No, it's only fits one at a time.
Yeah, because they have to. I don't know. It
sounds to me like Broke Fishing has been trying it out. You said that
No,
was.
I have a friend whose dad is what are those people called? He's a mortician.
Yeah,
and they own a crematorium. I asked.
Oh, that's fair enough.
You know, the thing us older people were taught to do, ask questions if you're wondering about something or you'll never find out.
Which is true.
Oh, is that where the police are getting it wrong? I thought it was shoot first. Then questions.
We can't count for them. If you pass the test, you don't get the job, remember?
That's where you went wrong. You passed. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been going for an hour and a half, near enough. And I did say right at the beginning that I am not going to be doing a long live today. I am falling asleep as we speak. And that's because the meds have kicked in properly. Like the sleeping tablets, just trying to make sure I sleep. So before I fall asleep on my own stream, I'm going to end it, unless BBA wants to continue.
He's muted at the minute.
He's probably getting told off, actually.
Oh, right.
I didn't realise I was on mute. No, I'm going to go play Xbox and sit in Discord, I think.
Okay.
What do you play on Xbox?
At the moment, I'm playing Ghost Recon.
Okay,
very badly.
Cool.
Very badly. It's true, but it's not as bad as I play it. Apparently, the idea of the game is to be like a ghost, right? You don't go blazing into the middle of somewhere just to get shot. And the other game that we play is GTA. Now, I've never played the game, and I found an easy way of cheating. You play with people who played it in the past, and you hitch a ride and join their campaigns, etc. You haven't got a clue what you're doing, but I'll give you a tip. If you find a lorry, right, in your case, you call it a truck, right? Make sure you get in it and try and miss the buildings.
I thought the way to make it in GTA is call your teenager over and say, "How do I do this?" and they do it for you.
That would work if I could find a teenager. You know? However, it's just me and yeah. Okay, right, ladies and gentlemen. Final words, please. Let's start with Broke Fishing.
Stay safe, stay warm, and have a good year.
And
don't go to Canada.
next time, Broke, behave yourself. Seriously. It's not fair on the Canadians.
All right, I'll try.
Especially accusing, making it so clear that Dragon is a Canadian. I wouldn't wish that on anybody, never mind the Canadians. Right.
Okay.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. See you again soon.
Yep.
Dragon, if you're still around, thanks for coming up. Grandad.
Yeah.
We love you, and it's so great of you to be here. We could hear you tittering in the background.
Yeah, that's the one.
Reminds me of the good old days, man, having Grandad about.
Well, I'm hoping Grandad comes back on a more regular basis, but he's got to remember to the Alzheimer's, you know.
That's the one. That's the one, Grim.
The number of times I have to remind him what his name is. 02. Old.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's saying old. Oh, yeah, you lost your other one, didn't you? Of course. Forgot. You should just be called Grandad. Now you're Grandad Old, too.
Yeah.
I remember what you lost the channel for.
No.
Something nothing.
The latest one, no, that was about a lot of trouble. The latest one is when I was watching what was going on in the other parts of the world, I was using Brave, so it was blocking the ads, and YouTube took a lot of my rights away now. So.
Oh right. Oh yeah. Of course, there was no ads and whatnot. Yeah. YouTube's found out about it.
Yeah, they found out about it.
Yeah, they want their piece of money.
That's right.
Anyway, final words, my friend.
Yeah, everyone stay safe and enjoy life.
Okay, BBA.
Everybody go sign up to Scientology. Find your calling and sign up to Scientology at Scientology.org. No, I'm only joking. No, not really. I haven't got any final words, man. I'm still alive, so they can't be my final words.
That's true. Eli's still going strong, folks. Anybody wants to go over to Eli's, please do.
Is he still going? Yeah.
Yeah. And this is a link to Northwood Press. He's gone live as well.
Northwood Press's first live, is it?
It's not his first live, but it's a live.
Oh, okay.
It's the guy with the moose. There's a moose loose about his Zeus. He lives up in the mountains. And if you want to talk about snow, he's the guy to talk to. He's got loads of it there. Yeah, may see you later. Cheers, Big G. Thanks for coming in. Mellows, have you got anything intelligent to say?
That was one intelligence.
That'll do for Mellows, thank you.
Just
Bill Gates.
No.
Right. Okay, so
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Right. Okay. I'm going to. I'm looking for a link and I can't find it. It's annoying. I'm going to share my screen in a second. Where's this starting video one? Oh, there we go. Bloody hell. A 3-minute video. And it's had 120 views. Thank you so much for everybody who watched it and people who have put a comment in. I wasn't expecting it. But I'm going to play this and play this out. So in honor of my very good friend who recently passed, the unknown singer. I'll tell you in a minute.
Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so that I could die. I love you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream, 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 dream. I can make you mine, take you to wine, anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so that I could die. I love you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream, 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 dream.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And that's all we've got time for tonight. See you again soon. Bye.